Yeah, buddy, I know. Oh, you do know. Oh, shush up. I'm about to start. You can't start whining now. Chill out. You'll get your time. Oh, shush. Come on. Don't be silly. Stop it. Yeah, you chubby little man. Oh, I gotta go. Shh. Hello, hello, everybody. Sorry, that took me a minute. I was I was trying to find the right little background thingy. And Rex has had a tough day. I have to say. Um, I don't know. I don't know whether he got bit by something or bit into something. I'm not sure, but he had the cutest little fat puffy face, um, and so it was it was a little adorable. But he's been a little whiny. Um, little time left on my lunch break. I wasn't being mean. He was whining just because he's in whiny mode. Jen can attest with that one. He was taking advantage. He's like, okay, so I'm getting extra attention, so I'll milk this for all it's worth. But yeah, this is your Sunday at 6, or I guess I should say Sundays at 6. Um, Mike's on here. Hey hey, and Mike Patterson is also on here. There's so many Mikes. Um, Mike, you can tell me, is my guitar too loud? Check, hey, 222. It's nice. It's nice having the ability to have our people on different ends of these platforms to make sure that you guys aren't getting blasted in the face with just crazy loud guitar. Um, Rex is in the house. It definitely. It's always funner having him here. That's for sure. He makes things so many Mike hashtag. I mean hashtag so many Mike. Yeah. But yeah, Rex is always a good presence on the live streams. He keeps things feeling jovial. Um, Stellar, brah. Thank you, Mike. Um, yeah, so I played one of the first gigs that I've played I think two since all this craziness has gone on. And I played one yesterday. It was an outdoor party, and it's funny, like you don't realize the steps that you kind of have to take at parties to socially distance. But things that you don't even think of, like food at a party. Um, they were really smart. They had a whole bunch of like smaller things that were like individually packaged. So you didn't have to touch a spoon or anything like that. You didn't have to, grab plates and have people touching your plate. It was a smart way, I think, of kind of, trying to still have, because it's a yearly annual party thing that they do, and it was a lot of fun. It was definitely it was the first time that I've played an outdoor thing since this all went on. I played an acoustic thing at Joker's Crown pub in Ingersoll, and that was a lot of fun. They had like plexiglass up in front, um, but yeah, it was interesting to see how people were dealing with it in that kind of a situation, because basically the story of it is it was kind of the last year that they could do this party, so they didn't want to not do it, but it wasn't as many people as they normally have out, but no, it was a lot of fun. Definitely, I somehow, I don't know how, but I somehow stayed away from being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Um, my parents gave me this crazy. I'm gonna say the name wrong. I think it's called D15. Brendan's on. Hey, hey, buddy. Um, I think it's called D15, and it was pretty serious. It kept me. I feel like the D must be for DEET, um, which may not be good for the environment, but I stayed very taken care of. Anywho, I I was reminded of a song, and I'm pretty sure I've never played this on live before. Um, it's a Ben Harper song. It's one of my favorite Ben Harper songs, and I was reminded of it mainly just because everybody was in. It was not. It wasn't like a young crowd or anything like that. But everybody was just in. I think you, you know hadn't gone out, and it was like the first that they really got to kind of get out and let their hair down, I guess. And so they reminded me of college kids, like they really did. Um, it wasn't like an old people crowd or anything like that. I just mean like they weren't 20-year-olds, but they were acting like 20-year-olds. Not in a bad way, in like a good, like positive, rejuvenating type energy. But anyways, it reminded me of my college days, and this was one of the songs that there's a lot of partying that goes on in college, and this was one of those songs that it was like a tamer for me. It was like I would sit and listen to this and contemplate life, and it's I'm trying to think of a really like verbose word. Anybody understand that the word verbose in itself is verbose? Anyways, sorry, I'm on a rant, but yeah, the song is called "Amen, Omen." Searching for an answer where the question is unseen, and silence is the loudest, and parting words you never say. And I put your words into my veins, searching for an answer where the question remains insane. And amen, oh man, can I see your face again? And amen, oh man, can I find a place within to live my life without you? Now I put your loudest words I never say. And silence is the proudest of parting words remain today. Now put yours into my veins, and I die a little with every word that I say. Yeah, I say amen. Oh man, can I find a place within? I said amen. Oh man, can I find a space within to live my life without you? So without you, so amen. Oh man, can I find a place within? And amen. Oh man, can I find a space within to live my life without you? Oh, without, oh, without, oh, without you. Oh, without you. Yeah, without amen. Oh man, can I find a place within? I said amen. Oh man, can I find a space within to live my life out without you? Yeah. Without you, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, can't hear it. Did I cut out? Did I? I just saw someone say can't hear it. I don't know if that means can't hear it like you can't hear the feed, or you can't hear it like you don't like the song, or you can't hear it like you don't like my version of the song. Um, I really hope it's the first one. Oh, okay, cool. Mike said sounded great there. Um, but that being said, let me see. Oh, it was Peter. Um, I hope that it was just maybe a blip. Um, but definitely don't not give me that feedback, because if you don't hear something, let me know, and we can try and turn it up. Um, yeah. So that was okay. Brendan says okay, cool. So maybe that's just the band trying to make me feel better, though. But yeah, so that was a Ben Harper tune. For those of you that don't know Ben Harper, please like go check him out. Um, phenomenal songwriter. One of the most eclectic artists that I think. I mean, I'm honestly on the spot. Oh, for those of you doing the drinking game, there was one. Cindy, hey, doing good. Um, but yeah, one of the most eclectic. I don't think that I can think of anyone. Beck, actually, maybe Beck is kind of around that same vibe, as far as like they cover so many genres. You'll hear one Ben Harper song sounds like just straight rock, and then you'll hear another one that's like roots reggae. But yeah, one of my favorite artists. Cindy, I am great. Can we hear some Tupac Shakur? Uh, I'll give you points on that one, Mike. Honestly, because of the fact that I do very much love Tupac. Uh, I'm trying to think of like a song that pardon me, that I could do justice acoustically. Um, you know what though? Like I'll take all requests. So Mike, give me a week or maybe two because that is kind of a crazy request. But I like the craziness. Craziness. Craziness? Yes, there we go. Aerosmith, yeah, I could definitely do some Aerosmith. But getting back to okay, that is not one that I would have gone with, but Mike Patterson, I promise you, in the next week or two, I will get a Tupac cover going on. Um, honestly, like I'm kind of laughing at it, but the coolest request we've got. Mainly the fact it's difficult. Um, Live and die in LA, it's the place to be. Got to be there to know it. Everybody wanna see. Yeah, something like that. That was Tupac, right? Yeah. All right. Um. So I'm gonna keep things going on the cover factor. Mike is on here. Brendan's on here. Um, Arrow Schmakur. Actually, that's not a bad idea either. Jamming some Aerosmith into a Tupac tune, or vice versa, would be pretty cool. Um, yeah, no, I definitely I think Arrow Shakur or sorry Arrow Smakur is is definitely on the list. Um, I haven't done this song in a while. It is one of my favorites, and it's one of the ones that if Mike's actually given the choice of what he wants me to sing as a cover, it's normally this one or a select few of a couple others. But this is one of them, and I haven't really done it since we've kind of gotten our sound figured a little bit more to the point that it isn't cutting it constantly. So, um, I just oh, Kim was saying, no, I didn't take Rex to the vet. I gave him a tiny bit of children's Benadryl, or not Benadryl. It was Reactin. It was like the non drowsy one. So I gave him just a teeny bit of that, and it did work. Like the swelling, it was big. His face was. I was scared. I was definitely scared. Um, luckily, Jen is a lot more calm than I am, so so nobody freaked out. But no, he's definitely doing good. His face is a little bit more normal now, but he'll be fine. Um, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I wanted to play this tune. This is one of Mike's. I won't say it's one of his favorites. I don't think that it's not, but it's just one of the tunes that for some reason he thinks that I play well. Um, but a little bit of Big Wreck. I don't want to say that we're stuck in Canada, but like we're kind of stuck in Canada. Um, but this is one of the fantastic artists that Canada has. So if we're stuck here for a while, um, I I I hope that Big Rack puts out another album just to kind of you know keep us Canadians artistically fed. Mike just said that, responsibly speaking, we are stuck in Canada. It is true. Down here under the lighthouse, upstairs, see for miles. I keep my head under the whiteout. Let me just miss you all the while, yeah. When I tell you that I'm sorry, I tell you that I'm full of fear. When the music is just too loud, well, it's just your voice I hear. Swear you might have left me anyway, so I'll just bow my head. Swear you might have left me anyway, so I'll leave you instead. Oh, when I tell you that I'm sorry, you tell me that I'm full of fear. Well, the music is just too loud. Well, it's just your voice I hear. Swear you might have left me anyway, so I'll just bow my head. Oh, you might have left me anyway, so I'll leave you instead. Be alone. So be alone. Help me bow my head, so rather be alone. Be alone. Be alone. Oh. Man, I have to say, I don't know whether it's just being outside more, but I have an itchy nose, and I don't want to make it look like I'm picking. It's like the Seinfeld episode where it's not a pick, it was a scratch, but wrong angle, and dear goodness, I just look like a silly old nose picker. But Canadians seem to be my favorite people, aside from a few Americans. But music and act, I appreciate. I will say, there's a lot of there's. I think the stigma is that Canadians are super nice. Um, I know a lot of Canadian buttholes, um, and I know so many American awesome people. I I don't think it's really true. I think that Canada gets that stigma, maybe because of the fact that people are taking that from like tiny little towns where everyone's nice, but picking and flicking. I'm not leave it to Mike to have all the good ones. But yeah, no, I believe that Canadians are good people, and there's so many nice Canadians. But okay, I'm trying to think of how to actually phrase this the right way with not sounding like nasty in any way to Canadians. I've been a touring musician for, let's just say, over 10 years. In that time, I've toured a lot of Canada and I've toured a lot of the states. Um, when I've toured, friends was there. We toured Canada. One, I've never really had significant car or like transportation issues when I've been on the road in Canada. But at the same time, either way, when I've been on the road in Canada, anytime I have had issues, we'll pull over and we'll do our pullover thing and, kind of signal whatever way we can, flares we never have or whatever. I don't know why, because I love playing with things that are fiery. You would think that I would have just a ton of road flares. I don't. Anyways, point being, never have I had anyone just pull over to see if we were okay. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that to me it hasn't. In the United States, every single time that we've had like a breakdown, someone has stopped to either see if we're okay, or literally one time one guy stopped and he had a big truck and he had a big jack and stuff. He jacked our entire van up. Well, not the entire van up. Like he jacked it up and fixed, like didn't just patch the problem. He actually fixed the problem. Um, and Cindy, no, that's why I'm saying there's so many Canadians that would. I'm just trying to, that's why I wanted to phrase it in the right way so it didn't seem like I was saying that Canadians wouldn't do that. I'm just reacting to the fact that there is a big stereotype that Canada is filled with all these nice people and the United States is filled with all these cold people. And that is some bullpuckies. Um honestly, all right, there's your shot for the night. That's two. But for real, that's what I'm switching it to. If you guys have noticed, I'm trying not to say honestly. I'm trying to switch it to for real. But but for real, um, yeah, we've maybe you call it good luck. I don't know, but I've not had any experience other than the time when Mike's bag got stolen. That was the only time that I've been in the United States and been kind of looking around going like, okay, like where are the nice people? But that was a very isolated incident and it was definitely not indicative of the people in that place. It was just that one time, that one night, that one venue. Anyways, um Michelle says she says for real all the time. Um I feel like I'm bridging over. I said honestly all the time. I didn't realize how much I said it, by the way, until it was pointed out, and I can't remember. There was another thing that I say a lot, and when I said honestly and stopped myself, I went to say something else, and Jen actually finished my sentence with the other thing that I say all the time. I think it was I will say, um, but yeah. So I'm now constantly thinking about what I say as I say it, not even just before I say it. It's a very difficult thing to um, I'm trying to think of the way to explain it. Being a human. Being a human is really tough. Natural progression, honestly, for real. Word up. I wanted to put it and transition it into That's What's Up, because I can't remember what movie I was watching, but That's What's Up. And I just didn't feel like I was cool enough to hold that. Um, like maybe in time, but for now, I'll stick with my good ones. And realistically, see, that's kind of a change on, for real. Realistically, I swear half of this live stream, the Sundays at 6, is just gonna turn into teaching Dane to speak, and I don't mind that. Lost the lid, but I will say, um, when I was in college, they they instituted a grammar course because in the first, I don't know if it was even semesters in college. I don't know what it was, but the first little time, all of our spelling and grammar was so bad on our assignments that we turned in that they actually instituted a grammar program. And Mike can attest to the fact that I do not have, I wouldn't even say I have bad grammar. I just don't have grammar. Um, and I don't mind it. I kind of embrace the fact that I can't really articulate what I want to on page. I speak it, I say it, I type it. It's not right when I type it, but either way, point being, Mike has seen the fact that my brain just doesn't focus on the grammar part. And so he's sent me so many messages being like, yeah, man, so I tightened up, and he's very nice about it. He doesn't make me feel dumb. Um, I make me feel dumb after, but he doesn't make me feel dumb. And so when I'm reading the messages and then I go back and look at what I actually typed out, I'm like, wow. Yeah, that looks like something that maybe the youngest of my nephews would have typed. But anywho, I have that country grammar, yo. Um, Mike Patterson. I feel, is it country grammar? Or because I know a lot of people that live in the country that if they handed in a paper, it wouldn't come back saying this would be an A paper except for the fact that you can't spell or type or put capitals at the beginning of sentences, or any of that normal stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and play something. I feel like this is one that I haven't played maybe in a couple weeks, but someone was asking for it last night at the gig, and I have to be honest. Free. Um, I didn't play it. I forgot. I completely forgot. Cindy, thank you. I appreciate that. And I don't take me the wrong way. I like to make fun of myself because, well, one, I am kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, I get a joke out of it. I don't want to make it seem like Mike beats me up and makes me feel bad because I can't spell. Um, he wouldn't beat me up. He'd maybe throw like a mud pie at me, but no, I'm kidding. Um, no, I joke. I like to be silly, and you guys know that. Someone asked for a cake last night, and word up. Yeah, the system works. All right, word up, Mike. Honestly, oh goodness, Mike, word up. I can't believe you wasted so much time, so much time. Not much to think about, but all we ever seem to do is fight. This can't be right. tonight. Why can't we ever seem to get this right? Get this right. Oh, wonderful time. I hope that this lasts for one more night. I swear, yeah, one of these days I walk away that you are nothing, nothing without me. One of these days I walk away and then you'll see that you are nothing, nothing without me. Yeah. You think you got me figured out, but you are all so wrong. You're all so wrong. One of these days I'll walk away and you'll see that you are nothing, nothing without me. One of these days I'll walk away and you'll find out you are nothing, nothing without me. Ow! Whew. Got a little loud for just a minute. Oh, come on, it wasn't that loud. You want to say something? All right, buddy. Rex wants to talk. What you got to say? So, this is a little awkward. You're supposed to say something. All right. So off the camera? Okay. Just chill. Poor guy. Yeah, so he's doing good. Um Oh, would you just chill out. Um Now you're talkative. I take you off the mic and you start talking. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Here, cuddle up in my hat. There we go. So, um, I feel like I didn't ask about anyone else's last few days. We saw you on Wednesday, but I should check out the Facebook page for Scrappy Jack. He probably would. I have to say that he's not crazy handy with a cell phone or any kind of a social media device, but I can probably help him. He does have his own hashtag, by the way. Um, if you guys, pardon me, see pictures or anything you wanna hashtag Rex. Um, it is hashtag Rex titties. So, yeah. Fright? Oh yeah, he does. Brendan's right. He does. He has stage. Jeez, Louise. He has stage fright for sure. Um, he used to be, I think, a little more outgoing and brave. But you have. I know, bud. You had a tough day. I get it. Can I finish my stream and then I'll tend to your need? Okay. We'll get you some ice cream or something. I'm not actually gonna feed him ice cream. I'll get him a treat or something. He should be in it. I feel like they've done the Taco Bell Chihuahua thing though. Like I feel like if you put a different Chihuahua on the Taco Bell ad, you might lose customers. Like people are probably pretty loyal to that little Chihuahua. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna play another tune because I feel like I'll get lost just sitting talking to you guys, and that's more what the Fridays are for. Um, I like playing tunes for you guys, and the Friday mornings are nice because I don't have to have a guitar in my hands. I can actually see what you guys are saying. Great. Now Mike is craving nachos. Word up. Um, just gonna say it now. The one thing I mentioned to Mike and B the other day, uh, I've been dying to get this hamburger challenge going, or cheeseburger challenge with Mike. And I was watching Trailer Park Boys the other day, and Randy came out with his big cheeseburger gut, and it got me excited for cheeseburgers. And I really, on the Wednesday feed, I really wanted to incorporate it, but just secretly start eating cheeseburgers to intimidate Mike. But I don't. I think that's a bit of a cheap game. Like I don't want to go that way. I want to go straight down the middle. Mike, I'm going to kick you in your hindquarters when it comes to eating cheeseburgers. We're going to have our own. That's Mike just coined it. That's what it needs to be. We need to have a tense machine cheeseburger picnic. Um, and that doesn't need to be all together. We can have a cheeseburger picnic online. Maybe we can turn one of the streams into the like an online cheeseburger picnic. Okay, this is we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere here. I like these ideas. Mainly because it gives me the best opportunity to just eat a buttload of cheeseburgers. Barb, those are my personal burgers. Oh goodness. All right, so Michelle just dropped some knowledge. Culver's. Culver's is some tasty burgers. That's the butter burgers, right? You didn't. I'm putting that up. Mike says, Dane, you're gonna wish you didn't wake up and accept a cheeseburger eating contest. The day of the contest, halfway through, word up. This is good. This is good. I think we need to schedule it in a positive way. Um, Mainly, I think we need to schedule it so that it is nowhere near when we have to do either a gig, a live performance, or sorry, a live stream or a photo shoot. Realistically, that's fine. Like one day of just terrible bergs, not gonna hurt anybody. Um, who on here say just type yes if you're in, type no if you think it's a bad idea. Who thinks it would be a good idea for Mike and I to have a cheeseburger picnic, cheeseburger off, and I'll give you guys cheeseburger. Oh man, Kelly, you maybe just blew my mind and possibly our waistlines. Cheeseburger fry. I don't think I could do it every Friday though. Like I want to do it every Friday, but I if I ate all the burgers that I could every Friday, I'd probably be 300 pounds. Cause I'm serious, guys. Like I feel like I can nail 20 burgers. I'm calling it. I'm calling it just at an even 20. Um, and to be honest, I feel like I'm giving myself a little bit of headroom still there. Uh, and I feel like 20. I feel like that's an intimidating number. I feel like Mike might have um, had a little like tiny bit of a Chihuahua shuffle, just a little bit of when I said 20 burgs. But anyways, we'll stop talking about burgers. Um, it's really hard to stop talking about them though. Like they are awesome. Greg said he'd explode with 10. They're so small though. Like the cheeseburgers at McDonald's, they're tiny. Um, if I was really hungry and someone said, "All right, Mike." Everybody thinks 20 is a lot, but Mike's saying he's going 21. And maybe this is just like a really cheap trick way of me getting Mike to eat more burgers and hurt himself, but I wouldn't do that. I don't joke when it comes to cheeseburgers. Yeah. Like I don't play. Um I think anyone that plays with cheeseburgers is cruising for a bruising. But okay, but wait, Michelle, you're talking about Culver's burgers. I don't know that I could eat 20 Culver's burgers. Like I could maybe stuff myself with it, but like yeah, Culver's cheeseburgers, I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way that the good thing about McDonald's is the McD's burgers, I think Brendan just said it. Yeah, the contest should be with McD's burger because honestly, they're consistent. All of their burgers are just like it's always the same size. They always are kind of similar in it's not like you get one cheeseburger at McDonald's that tastes amazing and then the next one just tastes like complete garbage. Um, but, but yeah, uh, that brings me to my next question, and I know I'm you know what no I'm gonna save it. Did I do that? I think I did, but it's true. I I I inadvertently put that on the screen. The contest should be with McD's Burgs. I want to take a screenshot of that and then send it to McDonald's and maybe they'll sponsor it. But McD's cheeseburger. It's a good yeah, Mike. Honestly, that's the thing. It's a good competition burger. It's always very similar. Um, yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna play another song before I just talk this whole night away. And whoever just said White Castle, come on, 100 White Castle burgers, Greg. I I don't think that's an unreal number because I believe in you, and I think that the first 50. Yeah, like I think McDonald's would. But sorry to go back to Greg. He just put up 100. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Goodness gracious me. There we go. 100 White Castle burger. So I would consider four White Castles about what like one cheeseburger would be at most other places. So you're talking about 25 burgers. Um, I don't think that's crazy. I just don't know that I could get through that many White Castle burgers without like I'm sorry, Mike, if this is terrible branding or like I'm being a horrible um, lead singer and ruining our career by saying this, but White Castle's terrible. Like I loved that movie and for so long I wanted to go hit White Castle up because as a Canadian kid, like we didn't have White Castle. Um, I wanna give if anyone I've talked a lot about Sopranos, on or Sopranos depending on your pronouncey or pronunciation. Um, but this is my still reaction to a White Castle burger. That's the best. That's the best I can do. Um, anywho, White. I need to stop looking at the comments. I'll talk to you guys about this on Friday, but I need or Wednesday, but I need to stop looking at the comments because I'm just gonna sit here talking for another like 45 minutes. You guys are too interesting. I, I can't shut my brain off. Um, and I did promise that I would play this one tonight, but so I can't not do that. See what I just did there? Song's called Bottom of the Bottle. I tried to play this straight. I tried to do this over. Too little or too late. Each day is one step closer. Seems that everything's pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me. 'Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. And even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. Though you're right, every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. You tried to pull me in, I tried to drag you under. Who knows how long it's been? Why should we even bother? Seems that everything's pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me, yeah. 'Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. And even though I try so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom. Keep trying to break free. These chains are heavy, chains are heavy, chains are heavy. Keep trying to break free. These chains are heavy, yeah, yeah. 'Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. And even though I try so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Hit the bottom of the bottle. Oh, hit the bottom of the bottle. Oh yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in and staying on. I apologize for the time fluctuation. I want to try and hit everybody and figure out, you know, what is the best time to catch everybody. I didn't know if 6 was too early, and you know, I'm making excuses. Obviously, I I had some things to get done today. Had some dinner and birthday and celebrations and whatnot. But yeah, tense machine as a whole distracts us temporarily from everyday stresses. Well, honestly, I don't think that I could say there is a better compliment. Thank you, Cindy. Um, I think that is one of the coolest compliments you could get as a band. Distracting temporarily. Sorry, I'm gonna post it up. Oh wait, did I just? There we go. Mike, did you secretly do that and I just didn't know? But yeah, that is very cool. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Um, because honestly, music is I think for everyone. For us, it definitely is. Um, it's a bit of a release. It's cathartic. Being able to play, to even just chat, even when I'm not playing, and I just get to chat with you guys on Wednesdays or Fridays or whatnot. Um, that it does make a difference in our lives as much as depending on the day, you may not see that in our face, you may not see it in our excitement every day, but it is. Oh, Mike said he did nothing, but yes, thank you. Maybe it's just the site knew that needed to go up. But anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in, making Sundays at 6 or 6:30, 7:30, making it the awesome night that it is for me. And I think B and Mike will agree that these live streams they they heal the soul a little bit. They make us feel good, and all because you guys are here and we get to chat with you and see a different side, because a lot of the time at shows, we get our few minutes that we get to give you guys a hug and see you at the merch table, but we definitely don't get to, really, know what happens in your day, and maybe even take a little bit of inspiration from stories you guys tell us. But yeah, Michelle, I agree. Live streams are fun, and Mike, I can't repeat that, but I agree with your sentiment. Not Mike. There's so many Mikes. I meant Mike Patterson. Maybe I even said that. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys very much. I'm gonna end things off and go let Rex out to do his business. His business being finding every squirrel that lives in the backyard. But thank you guys again. I can't say it enough. Much appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Make sure you tune in for your Wednesday night groove. And find us on all your social media, all your platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that fun stuff. Come follow us so that we can follow you guys back and see what's going on in your lives. See what pictures you have to post on Instagram, or even what songs you guys love on Spotify. That is the beautiful thing about technology, is we all get to experience a little bit more of each other's lives than we normally would. So thank you guys very much. Find us at Tense Machine. Bibbity bobbity boo. I know, buddy. I know. I know. Well, you want to go outside? Oh, I know you good boy. I know you good boy. I know. Your face not so puffy no more. Yeah, your face not so puffy no more. All right, go on. Okay, I gotta clean up. I gotta clean up, silly biscuits. Chill out. Huzzah!